Well, what have we learned in the last few hundred years? I think we've learned that starting a country is a messy business. It just requires a lot of hard work that you shouldn't do yourself. What you should do is import some Negroes and systematically dehumanize them. I'm just kidding. That did happen. That happened. I'm sorry, everybody. That happened. And I have an entire miniseries to back me up. And that miniseries is called Roots. And you can probably take a look at it.
Chicken George.
Huh?
Who's Chicken George?
According to my brother, he is. It's the thing we do. It's actually funny you say that. We do that in my house. We call out characters from Roots. And my brother say, I'm Chicken George. And I say, I'm Kunta. And it's kind of fitting. You know why? Because Chicken George was a strategist who fought chickens and via his chicken fighting skills managed to get himself free and his family free. I'm Kunta, the runner. I'll come back for you. And then I get caught and I'll be like, I was going to come back, but I got caught anyway, so don't worry. And I guess my sister would be like Kizzy. Remember Kizzy? And Kizzy was writing on the table and he smacked it. Shh, you can't read. It used to be illegal for black people to read in America. Did you know that? It's true. Even now. Barack Obama has to sneak and read. What are you doing, Barack? Just trying to look over these bills, but just trying to read the bill about repealing the law about me not reading these bills. I'm just kidding. Those laws are long gone. You see, young ladies, our Constitution was an amendable document that changed with the hearts of the people. So we thought. That's what they said. Don't you know anything about American history? Anything? Do you know who Benjamin Franklin was? Oh, modern world history is mainly American world history. Still on top, son. Can't stop. Won't stop. America. That was funny. After 9/11, America was like puppy. They don't want to see us shine. Haters. We do good. We do good in America. Our cars seen better days, but the rest of the All right, she got us with the Jaguar thing. But have you ever drove an American muscle car? Do you know the joys of a Dodge Charger? The General Lee? Even the horn was racist. It was great. Ooh, you gotta be from America. These jokes are hilarious. Pontiac, we build excitement. And don't get me started on them Belgian cars. Because you know how the Belgians do. I don't want to be offensive, but everybody know about the Belgians. Wild. I like England. I do. I more than like England. I love it. I have great. No, you sound way better than that. You sound better than me, Dick Van Dyke, and all the rest of us that can't talk like you. But there's just a couple things that you don't have as good as us. There's only a couple. Hip-hop music, you haven't caught up. And I hate to tell you this, you're never going to catch up. Not in that genre. And you never had a Richard Pryor. Your country could never produce a Malcolm X, nor would it. Nor is he necessary. America is the kind of country that creates the necessity for its dissenters, kills the dissenters, and then celebrates it. And that will never happen in England. Not with no black Malcolm X, no black nationalists, because it's...
You don't have race dinners.
Huh?
You don't have race dinners.
What's a race dinner? They have race dinners? Oh, we don't have roasted dinners. Well, let me tell you something. We don't want roasted dinner. We want sushi. No, listen. All right. You guys dress better. Maybe not than New Yorkers, but you dress better than most of America. But you don't have good food like we get. Like, no, every time I'm in England, I be eating at Pakistani restaurants, Jamaican restaurants.
Our English dish is not.
And every time they get, no, you guys will be like, would you like some haggis? Haggis? All right, well, you sure this? Okay, Braveheart. I gotta remember Braveheart. That line exists in the hearts of people. You know, I once met a girl, and she tells me, I said, where are you from? She says, well, I'm half Honduran and half Nicaraguan. And I was like, whew, you should take the lines on the map seriously, right? That'd be like me saying, I'm half from Ohio and half from Michigan. It just seems like it's not that far away. Although I did meet somebody from Cardiff. Right. And I could tell he was from someplace that wasn't England. You're from Cardiff.
She's from Wales.
I did a show in Cardiff. I went over that bridge and everything. I've been all over the country. Liverpool, Manchester, Birmingham, Brighton, London, Bath, Shower, everywhere. That's the name of the place, it's Bath. I remember that place. You live by Bath? Oh, that sounds hot. Bath. You do call it bath. And when you jerk off, you call it wanking. What do they call when girls do? You call it tossing yourself off?
You tossed yourself off.
Oh, no, I didn't. I'm not getting it.
You ever see one of them things where you just push it and it goes start going click, clack, click. That's a good jerk off joke either. The whole room sets off. Hey, where you going, miss? Gonna toss off. That's good. I just wanted you to say that so bad because they were just talking about. I know you got other things to do. This is how we relax in America. We talk dirty in dark rooms. Giggle about it.
Is it alright if I go to the toilet? Do I have to go in and out?
No, we're free here.
So I don't have to explain myself.
Not only can you go to the bathroom, let me tell you what else you can do. You can take your shirt off in America. I'm just kidding. Sorry, I'm getting a little desperate. Sushi spot's closing on me. I literally have important things to do, and this is just, I can't even tell you how much fun this is for me. You know why? Because as weird as this is, I just think it's great, and I will deny that I was ever here. So my reputation will be intact. That's good. What reputation? I know I look drunk. You know what? You could be my British girlfriend. I gotta ask my wife, but you'd be a good candidate. You'd be a good candidate because you defended me. And that's how me and my wife first fell in love. Let me tell you something. Back during our courtship, right? Our sexless courtship. I used to have all these schemes of how I'd get her to sleep with me. One of the schemes was that I would invite her to a show. This is a pretty harsh story. I said I'd invite her to a show, and then I'd wow her with my blah, 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 blah. You can imagine how that scheme goes. But the plan went horribly awry. I was at Caroline's. I'm sorry to bring up another club. That's what I was. And it was some kind of weird function there that night. And I was heckled by a lady, one of the rich Upper East Side women, code word for, rich white lady. And the only reason I mentioned she's white was relevant to the story is that in the course of heckling me, which you heckle me, I don't really mind, but you gotta remember the circumstances. I got a girl there I'm trying to impress, and I'm a lot younger. And in the course of heckling me, she called me a monkey. We right, which has this weird racial overtone. And, again, now, even if that happened to me now, I don't think that it would have done as much to me as it did at that moment. And at that moment, I was like fierce because this girl was there, and I fucking flipped out. I Jeremiah write it out on this bitch. I was just like, yo, bitch, if you shave a monkey down, is it black or white? Answer the question. I started going all crazy. And as I'm yelling at her, I see my girlfriend, there's my wife, girl, she gets up, she starts walking towards the door. So now I'm real embarrassed. And as she's walking towards the door, she walks right over to the lady's table. And she leans into her ear, like a whisper. And she says, "You are a fucking cunt," real loud. I mean, screamed it in her ear, and I was on stage like, oh my God, I'm falling in love. Little did I know that years later, all that anger would be directed at me. Life has a funny way, But like I said, you could be my British girlfriend because you see the offended. She wasn't pissing?
She wasn't taking the piss.
Oh, no. What does that mean, taking the piss?
There was no need to defend.
Oh, I know. Me and her are already cool. She's my sister-in-law. You could be my other British girlfriend.